You will be there, then it will be fine. So when P. Chidambaram was finance minister, he started one concept. The budgets are being presented, but it should have been taken into its outcome arena also. Because the budget is being presented, theoretically it is being debated, this is good, that is not good, like that. But what is the outcome? In the last, during the 1 year, as somebody told that it is being tried to know from the economic survey what amount of budget is being implemented. And as you also know that the budget expenditure, the budget estimate and the actual expenditure. Actual expenditure is being known at the time of presentation of budget, and when the next year's budget is being proposed, that is called the budget estimate. So what is the gap? How much they are matching? The both budget estimate and the budget expenditure, that is very much important. So when P. Chidambaram coined this idea of outcome budget, then we were able to know how the budget is being implemented. So what is the text and what is the new scheme and what is the new idea and what are the new perspective? That is very easy to draft and present, but how far that has been implemented and how far they have been able to cope up with the situation, that is very much important. We all know for the last 10 years when Narendra Modi came in the ring, they faced many hurdles also in terms of corona, and before that we have a huge demonetization drive which made the economy on a lower growth path. We have a consistent 5% growth for the 4 years, very from 17 to 21. We have only 5% growth, and following the corona period, we have a very minus 10% negative growth. Then we started to pick up since 2022, and now we have a 6% plus growth rate. But this year, all indicators were fine, everything is going right. We have a political stability, but for the last 2 quarters, our economy has started to test some slump. Some sluggish growth rate. How it happens? People are telling that we have a very low amount of demand. People are not demanding. The consumption level has gone down. Though rural area has done very good, but the urban area is still yet to be expected. And the second thing, talking about the income tax regime, you may be stated last year, government presented 2 options for the income taxpayer. First, you just expand and take the relief of income tax. And first, the traditional area, that is the investment saving incentive. You just try to save your income tax by saving in different saving schemes, and you save around up to 2 lakh of your income by saving in different income tax related fund, etc., like that. But the another option was given that up to the 7 lakh of income, you just expand and get the income tax relief. And that option had a more benefit for the taxpayers, because I experienced it while filing my return. But this time, government has done a very revolutionary step, and they just hiked the income tax limit from 7 lakh to 12.75 lakh. 75 lakh is the for the tax for the salaried employer, and the standard concession which has been provided. So it is again government has given you option to just go for the expenditure. Don't go for saving, which we have been doing for last 60, 70 or 80 years. The several saving incentives were given so that we have a higher saving rate and higher investment rate also, and then we have a higher growth rate also. We are attracting investment on the part of foreign investment, domestic investor also, and we have been attracting, we have been giving so many incentives to the foreign investor, and everybody talked about the ceiling of investment limit was raised from 75% to 80%, 100% in insurance FDI sector. But so many things are there, so many bottlenecks are there, so many hindrances are there. Sometimes face the natural calamity, sometimes face the structural problem, and everything is being mentioned. But the foremost thing is that how much we are able to implement and create synergy with the different department of government of India and the three tier of democracy, with state government and the local government and so on. So thing is that when the Modi government came in the power and the full budget was presented in July 2024, and in that budget you may have heard that there were 3-4 schemes for creating employment in the country. Like internship scheme, like a scholarship scheme, like so many kind of a startup and stand-up scheme. Well, so many incentives were given to the private player, to the big corporate player. They just come and give employment incentive to the to the educated youth belonging to rural area and urban area, and it was estimated that around 3 crores of jobs will be provided through this kind of self-employment job. In 3 or 4 categories, government also provided some internship incentive, some club and some association with the private player. But this time, in this budget, it was not mentioned about the last year announcement. What is the review, what is the preview, and what is the present status of those schemes? So these are the things which, as a journalist, we want to just highlight. What is the lacuna, what is the loophole,